Alrighty, folks, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. You can probably hear what's going on right now. I am at the spawners that we built last episode. By the way, today's episode like 77, I think. So right here we got the zombie farm and we got the skelly farm. Yes, both of these, if you're new, both of these are naturally occurring zombie spawners and skeleton spawners. They just spawn very close together. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys. They're just way too loud at the moment. Anyways, here we are. We're here at the spawner, and I just wanted to show you guys the little bit of work that I did off camera. I got cut off last episode because my computer filled up on storage, so there was there was nothing I could do really. I had to end the episode and delete stuff and whatever. So I'm not going to work on these spawners anymore today. Obviously, I've got almost 50 levels, so like there's no reason for me to be in here even like getting the mobs to spawn. When I need levels, I'll come back and I'll work on these, and then that way they'll spawn at the same time. But for now, there's a couple of other things that I want to do today. By the way, I'm going to try to do like as much talking as I can in this episode, but oh my god, I'm like all nasally today. I've got this like mucus buildup in the back of my nose, and it's kind of painful. It was like really hard to sleep last night. I ended up sleeping on my neck funny, so now I've got pain going on my neck. It's just like, I don't know. I wouldn't call it under the weather, but today's just not a great day. I'm feeling pretty shitty today. But you know what? I said I was doing 100 episodes straight, so that's what we're gonna do, man. We're not gonna miss a day. Even if I'm deathly ill, even if I'm in the hospital, I'll find some which way to upload Minecraft for the day. That might be an exaggeration, but if I could pull it off, I definitely would. All right, so up and out right here. This is where the farm is. It's underneath this island, and a home is literally right here, so it's super close, very easy to get to there. Part of me wants to turn that island because it's completely dark. I kind of want to turn that into like a zombie villager farm to like, you know, maybe like be able to transport them across the ocean over here and then, you know, heal them up and send them up on their way into the base. I'm not sure yet. But this is interesting, so I'll show you when I get down there. So I filled in the floor, first and foremost. Finally, I filled in the floor, and that's because we're actually going to work on this a little bit today. But look at this. I got a... Oh, where's he at? Ah, right here. I got a cat. The cat spawned in my house, or at least he was... He has two different colored eyes. I just realized that. He's got a blue and he's got a yellow. Is that rare, I wonder? I didn't know this. I wonder if they all spawn like that. Also, I got some name suggestions for the bird, so I think we're going to name the bird today. But he spawned here, I think because I've got so many villagers up top now, it's acting like as an actual village, and so they're starting to spawn in, so that's pretty cool. But first things first, I'm going to go upstairs right quick, and I'm going to catch all the fish in my fish tank because we're going to be working on this today, and I think at some point we're actually going to do what I was trying to do a long time ago, or saying I was going to do a long time ago. And we're going to drop this whole thing with the water system down into the beneath area by the base underneath the water. So I gotta catch all my fish, but first I gotta figure out where they are. Where are you guys going? I totally forgot to. I need to fill up all the water buckets. I don't want to do it in here in case I mess up the water blocks in there. So let me go outside first. I'll yeet some water from over here. Alright, full buckets. One fish, two fish, yellow fish, blue fish. Wow, so I only had 4 fish in here. Isn't that crazy? That's how many have just died naturally because they keep flopping out of my damn fish tank. That's crazy, bro. 4 freaking fish. That's it. That's all that survived. Man, that's so depressing. I think though we have a whole bunch of fish in here, right? We have a couple. All right, I'm gonna throw these guys in here. Throw all these in here too. Okay, so now, oh my god, look at this. We got another cat down here. You know, I wonder if it's because this is the most open area. It makes sense for them to spawn in here. Huh. Why don't we nab this guy too? Why not? It was like really easy for me to corner him here too because there was nowhere for him to go. And we got another one. Let's go. Another kitty. Come on, buddy. I'm going to put you down by the other one. Now, listen. You kitties got to behave, right? You got to stay here. Don't eat my bird, okay? All right. So, my thought process for this, right? I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle this 100% of the way yet. But my thought process for this whole thing is going to be to build glass or some sort of walkways to the 2 doors here. And then everything around this is going to be water. So I want to drop the water down from up top and have this whole thing full of water. Now, how to do that is the question. I got to kind of think this one through here. But I think it'll look cool when it's done. Now, I think we should probably trim this down. We want as much water space in here as possible, so this no longer needs to look like a freaking elevator shaft. I'm also kind of debating on putting up a beacon. I just don't know where I'm going to put it yet because I don't know how the dimensions and everything works for it. course it's gonna thunderstorm now. You know, I just realized though, I think my bed is actually, like my bedroom is actually in range of the thunderstorm, so I think I could sleep this off. Let's find out. Oh, I can. That's beautiful. Element electrolytes today, by the way. Sucks, but because I'm feeling the way I am, I'm gonna have to skip the gym today. It sucks. I was so consistent for like 3 weeks. Obviously, it's not like I'm skipping this because I want to, but yeah, I would have really liked to get in there today. I've been kind of addicted to going to the gym recently. Want my abs back for summer, man. The pool's going to be opening soon. You know, I don't like to take my shirt off unless I have, you know, something to show because I'm just fucking skinny and I have a dented chest and it just looks weird, so I need like some aesthetics for me to even be comfortable to be somewhat half naked nude in public. Alright, so here this just crossed my mind. I'm wondering if I should change out all the walls first because it's gonna be really hard to do that underwater, I feel like. And I just realized the dimensions here from this way to this way are not the same. Oh wait, it's because I didn't get rid of this. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let me see. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this is the 6th block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we did miss it one way. God damn it. We're supposed to go one more over. Alright, so officially now the dimensions, I believe, are correct. Hopefully they look like they're correct. So the debate is on now. How am I going to sink this down here? Oh boy. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to build the glass entrances around. So we're going to need glass for this. We're going to need a whole lot of glass for this. I should probably even start baking some extra just in case. Alright, so here we go. I think that the way we should connect this is probably in full. Should we do 4x4s? Or sorry, I think that would be 5, right? Should we do it where it's 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I actually don't think it's necessary to go here. I'm wondering if it's better to just keep it like this. And we can make it 2 blocks wide if we must. So like this is kind of what I'm leaning towards, to where the water and the fish and everything are going to be all around us in here, and then we can walk to the elevator. The only thing I'm wondering is if it might be better to do it 1 block higher. I don't think I mind going 1 block higher. Let me see what it looks like. Alright, so this is 1 block higher. I'm leaning towards that, so I'm going to take these out and we're going to go 1 block higher. You know, they really need something that can cut through glass faster, because this ain't doing it. And you know what? I'm almost thinking now, I think I'm gonna make it possible to bring like something through here to like create another pathway through to something else. So I'm actually gonna extend this all the way down, I think. Or you know what? Maybe what I'll do instead... You know what? I'm rethinking this now. You know, see, what I should have done was I should have oriented this in a different way. I should have oriented this so that these were right here. And now I'm almost leaning towards doing that and fixing this. Because I feel like it just makes, like, efficiently, it makes more sense to do it that way. We have the space to do it as well. Oh, you know what? I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Uh-oh. I messed this up though. So in order to do this properly, I'm gonna have to kill all these. All right, so I'm gonna have to do the top of this differently as well. So currently this is the middle block right here. So that means this, and then this block here are gonna be the new pathways down. That means I'm gonna have to get rid of the bubble trail too. That's gonna be really fucking difficult, I feel like. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm going to get rid of the bubble trails. I mean, I could always... Oh, they're going to get filled in, right? Yeah, I think they're going to get filled in. I don't know. We're figuring this out as we go. But yeah, basically one is going to be right here, which means that we're going to have to find a way to block this off. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to get rid of this and this. And now I need to put a door here, right here. Yep. And same thing right here. Okay. Water is done flowing. Oh, you know what? Those bubbles, I think, are going to stop if I break these, right? Aha, yes. Okay, so the bubbles will stop that way. So now that I'm doing this and I'm realizing I'm going to have to break a lot more stuff than I thought I was going to have to break, why did I hear a zombie? I heard a zombie right there. He better not be up on my base somewhere. That's so weird. So there's got to be like one tiny hole in between here and my base down there. That's weird. But I think I'm going to build a beacon somewhere. I have to figure out a spot to actually build it first, but I'm leaning towards building a beacon real quick, and I'm almost leaning towards putting it in here. Trying to think, is this 4 wide? Oh, it's 4 wide. See, I would like to have a structure where the beacon light goes straight up and out of everything. Not sure if I'm going to be able to manage that right now. Let me look up the specs real quick on the beacon. Holy crap, you can build an entire beacon out of netherite? What? Bro, how are you supposed to get that much netherite? It looks like they go 1, 2, 3, 4 layers for the actual beacon. And then depending on which one you do, you get a certain amount of range. So you can do iron, emerald, gold, diamond, netherite. Man, I'm surprised emerald is second only to iron. That seems a little strange, doesn't it? Okay, so it says 164 blocks total in order to build it. So let's go see what kind of beacon we can actually build. 164 blocks, huh? Do we have enough diamonds? We do if we mine diamonds. Oh, we definitely don't have enough here. We actually have plenty of gold to do it, so I'm thinking we're gonna do it out of gold for now. All right, this is obviously gonna be temporary, so I gotta find a safe place to put this beacon. So where should we put it? I don't know if like the beacon has to actually be pointing up at the sky. You know, should we put it like up here somewhere maybe? I think it said it has no upward limit. Oh, it has no upward limit, but what about downward limit? I'm really lost for words now. What do we do here? All right, tell you what. I'm going to build it up here, and we're going to see if we have its effects down there. And if we don't, then I'll have to move it. Of course, I cannot use my waterfall. Oh, you know what? Before I build it, I'm going to sleep. Man, all the beds are taken. What the fuck? You know, interestingly enough, we could actually put our beacon underwater if we wanted to. It's always a thought. Shit, we could go put it on the sea floor if we really wanted to, right over there. Okay, so for right now, I think I'm actually just going to try to put it right here. I'm trying to think. It was 4 layers. So I'm trying to think, what was the dimensions of it? This is going to be pretty ugly, but let's just see if we can make this work. So I know, like, the middle of it has to be, like, these dimensions here. It's got to be like 3 by 3. Oh, I'm an idiot. So it's got to be 3 by 3, then 4 by 4, then 5 by 5 is the way it has to go. So we need to take out this section. Wait, it's 4 layers. Then the beacon. So 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 by 6, 5 by 5, 4 by 4. So we have 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bro, what the fuck am I missing? The dimensions of this are not right. Yeah, bro, this shit ain't right. Oh, I still have more gold here. I'm a dumbass. Okay, so I think I've got it correct now. This looks right. Okay, so now we'll grab our beacon, and I believe we're probably going to get an achievement here. Yep, there it is. Bring home the beacon. Beaconator, that's funny. All right, sweet. That is amazing. So now we can choose our perks. We can do haste for mining, strength for that, jump, resistance, and speed, which obviously what we want to do is haste. And then regen is what? Automatically a like a secondary effect, I guess. All right, cool. So I think that that's all set. Wait, wait, how do we, wait, what? Does it need fuel? Hold on, do we have to fuel this? Oh, we do. Well, that's weird. Okay, so we have both of these. I'm not really sure, like, oh, there is like a timer there, isn't there? So are we gonna have to refuel the beacon at some point, I wonder? It's got the thing up there in the corner. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. Also, I hope to God that this works like down here, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be pretty upset. It looks like it's still affecting us down here. Oh yeah, it's definitely affecting us. All right, sweet. Okay, well, I'm gonna like go ahead and remove all this shit, I suppose. Wait, is it affecting us? How fast can we mine stone? This seems like same speed. Hello? Man, see, I really wish I knew how all this worked. I have no idea. I don't know if it's even mining faster or not, but whatever. Let's just move on with this. I guess I'll fuck with the beacon off camera again because I have no idea what's going on. I mean, it looks like my pickaxe is swinging harder than it was before. Okay, so now instead what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to open up the sides on this side. So we're going to need 2 holes here like so. I'm really confused how that just let all the water in right there. Okay, so basically we need to patch up these sides. Wait a second. Wait, am I a dumbass? Wait. No, yeah, we don't want to fill these sides. What we need to do is we need to... Wait, why am I so confused with this? I need to take off this freaking toggle sneak thing too. This is so fucking annoying. Alright, let's wait a second. Okay, So now we want to put the 2 bubblers right there so that we can walk in and out in this direction. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to fill in these up until a point. Basically up until like right there above the door. And then same thing on this side up until above the door. Like so. Now we're going to end up putting the bubblers right here. And those are going to be these blocks like so. So we'll put down right there. We'll put up right there. Jesus, it's nighttime again already? Brother. See, like, are these effects coming off when I'm down low? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to see. Like, so if I break stone up here, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's breaking all that fast, bro. So is it just because of the type of beacon we have? Do we not have, like, the strongest type? Or is it because of the fuel that I put in there? I'm wondering if it has to do with the type of fuel I put in there. Should we maybe try diamonds? Oh, I took all my diamonds out of here. Oh, my God. Okay, so we've got this shit, like, pretty much set now. We could change out these right quick. Oh my god, how do I keep fucking this up? Okay, we need to put a block there. We need to put a block there. My god, this is becoming extremely frustrating. Block right here. Alright, you know, out, 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 please. Don't need that, out. Alright, now we need to seal off these damn sides, bro. Okay. So now we got doors here. Okay, so now it's set up the way that we want it. This is the orientation we're looking for. This is going to take us out one side. It'll take us that way. This one will take us right through here into our base. And I had to rebuild this a little bit, but, you know, it is what it is. So what is it? 5 by 1, 2, 3. It's 5 by 5. All right, fair enough. And if we want to, we can even, like, make this a little bit different of a shape here. I think I'm going to end up making this whole thing probably out of glass. That's the idea. I'm not going to do that today. But, or maybe, should we do that today? Should we do that part today, maybe? Fuck. We probably should, right? This is going to be a pain in the butt. But I should have done that first. Alright, well... Alright, I'm going to snap my fingers here, and it's going to turn to glass. Alright, and boom. There we go. Right there. It's all glass now, okay? Hopefully that was not the shittiest transition you've ever seen in your life. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, okay, look at that. That's perfect. So that comes right to here. Alright, not too shabby. So basically what's going on here is this going to be like the cutoff here into, you know, like whatever the next room is or whatever. So we'll leave that just the way it is, and that'll be nice and, like, you know, secure. And then this one's going to lead us into here, and I'm almost leaning towards pulling the glass, like, here and over top. Yeah, so the debate is on with that still. I'm not 100% sure on what to do with that. I'm not going to have too much longer to actually do this, so how do we want to do it? How do we want to do it? So I think I'll leave the shape here the same. I wasn't like overly thrilled about leaving this the same shape, but I think we're gonna have to do it. Only because if I extend this one, well, I mean, we could extend it one further block, but I feel like it's gonna be a little bit too close to this edge. We could always work on that later, but all we have to do is connect these now. And then we have to figure out how we want to drop all the water down into here. And I almost think that it's better to build the shell of this first. So, you know what? For now, I'm going to kelp those things so that we actually have bubble pads. And then I think we're just going to call it on that project for the day. So, of course, I'm going to need bone meal. Oh my god, my neck is totally fucked, man. I don't know how long I could sit in this chair for today. It's starting to give me a headache. Going out to a restaurant tonight, too. Our favorite little place over by my parents' house just to grab dinner before she has bowling tonight. And, man, I hope I can enjoy my meal because it's hard to enjoy anything when you're in pain like this. Alright, let's bone meal these bonanzas. So we gotta put one here. Why can I not plant this right now? I can plant it there, but I can't plant it here? Why can't I plant it there? Is it because of this block right here? I wonder if it's because of this. I don't have any water buckets. Son of a bitch. Alright, well this will at least let us ascend, so let me fucking bone meal this thing all the way up. Alright, bubbles are active there. Alright, let's find out if that was the problem. That was not the problem. Why can I not plant this on here? Thought I was able to do this. Okay, so maybe I just need a different substance. Alright, that was the problem. Okay, should have bubbles now. And there they are. Alright, bubbles. Not sure why they're like bugging out, glitched into the wall. That's a little strange. Okay, it works just fine. Beautiful. So I'll have to figure out exactly what I want to do with the top portion to drop all the water down in here. It's going to be kind of tough. We're going to build a whole reef type thing in here. I almost want to kind of shape the walls into more of a circle. So I'm going to maybe work on that for a little bit here. I haven't decided 100% how I'm going to do that, but yeah, I almost want to make it look like it's kind of rounded or something. I guess if we wanted to, we could even put rooms off these sides. It doesn't really make sense to, though. So I'm going to figure out here how I want to shape the whole thing. Alright, so this is what I'm leaning towards a little bit more here, is to have like the 3-layer going. So there's just a little bit more depth in the room. Now, of course, I'm going to have to change out all these walls. So I'm not going to do that on camera. This might be an off-camera project, but this might conclude what we're going to do for today, because honestly, I'm just not feeling it today. I'm not feeling good. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here. Hopefully this wasn't too short of one. Hopefully you guys still enjoyed. And yeah, tomorrow, I'm not really sure what we're going to do yet. I don't know if I'll do more work on projects, or maybe we'll do a sea temple. I haven't done a sea temple yet. That's one of the few things that are left on the list. So maybe we'll attempt one of those. I don't know. We'll see. But until next time, folks, I will see you guys tomorrow. Everybody sleep tight. Take care. Have a good night. And I will see you then. Peace.